The Great Copy Caper. One time, in a town that was just like any other, two curious kids named Max and Lily made a strange discovery in the attic of their grandfather's house. They were helping him clean when they found a dusty, old machine covered in cobwebs. It looked a bit like a microwave, only with way more buttons and a big sign that read, "The Copy-O-Matic 5000. Lily wiped off some of the dust, squinting at the machine. "What do you think it does?" Max, always ready to try something new, shrugged. "Only one way to find out." He grabbed his favorite baseball cap and tossed it inside. He pressed the biggest, greenest button he could find. The machine whirred, beeped, and then with a loud pop, out came two identical baseball caps. One was Max's original, and the other was a perfect copy. Their eyes went wide. "Whoa!" Lily gasped. "This thing can copy anything." Max grinned mischievously. "I think we just discovered the coolest machine ever." As soon as they realized the potential of the Copy-O-Matic, Max and Lily decided to test it on anything they could find. They put in a candy bar, pop. 2 candy bars. They tried their lunchbox, pop. Now they had 2 lunches. They even tossed in Lily's notebook, and before they knew it, she had an entire stack of identical notebooks. Then, an idea struck Max. What if we tried copying something really big? Lily's eyes sparkled. "Let's try a bike." They ran downstairs and wheeled Max's bike into the machine, pushing it in so the door would shut. With fingers crossed, they pressed the button, and the machine clunked and clanged and rumbled even louder than before. And then, pop! Out came not one, but 2 bikes, each with matching mud splatters and a slightly wobbly front wheel. "This is amazing!" Lily shouted. "Imagine all the things we could copy. We could make copies of our favorite toys, we could get rich with a whole mountain of candy." Max finished her sentence with a dreamy look. Soon, the news of the Copy-O-Matic spread to their friends, who all came over to see the magical machine for themselves. Danny brought his action figure collection to copy, Maria brought her favorite art supplies, and Benny even tried to copy his pet hamster. But as the day went on, things started to get out of hand. The more things they copied, the messier the room became. There were now 3 of every item in the attic, piling up into mountains of identical toys, notebooks, lunchboxes, and more. And then Max, with all the excitement, accidentally pressed the copy button twice on Lily's favorite pink flamingo stuffed animal. Suddenly, they had not just 2, but 6 flamingos sitting in the middle of the room. Lily scratched her head, this might be getting out of control. And that's when they heard a loud knock from downstairs. It was Grandpa, calling up to them. "Hey, kids! What's going on up there? Sounds like you're hosting a parade." The kids froze. "Oh," Max whispered. "We need to get rid of all these extras before Grandpa sees." But it was too late. Grandpa came up, took one look around, and burst out laughing. Well, looks like you discovered my old Copy-O-Matic." "You knew about it?" Lily asked in surprise. "Oh, of course. I invented it a long time ago. But I also learned it's tricky to control. The more you copy, the crazier things get. Once, I copied my favorite sock and ended up with an entire room full of identical socks." The kids laughed, picturing a room filled with nothing but socks. "So, what do we do?" Max asked. "We've made way too many things." Grandpa winked. "Luckily, I thought of that." He reached behind the machine and pulled out a hidden switch labeled reverse. With a flick of the switch and a quick press of a new button, the Copy-O-Matic started up again, whirring and whistling in reverse. One by one, the extra copies began to disappear, going pop, 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 until only the original items were left. Max and Lily sighed with relief. "Thanks, Grandpa," they said in unison. Grandpa chuckled. "Just remember, some things are best left as they are. But if you ever need an extra candy bar, well, you know where to find me." With a laugh and a promise to keep the Copy-O-Matic under control, Max and Lily finished cleaning the attic, this time leaving the machine tucked safely away. And from then on, whenever they felt the urge for a little extra candy or an extra special toy, they just smiled at each other, knowing that the magic of the Copy-O-Matic was just a button away. But for now, one was more than enough.